Now, commercial arithmetics. Different countries use different currency as their medium of exchange. However, some currencies such as the US dollar, sterling pound, and euro are widely acceptable all over the world as a medium of exchange. The currencies are held to different values. For example, 1 US dollar is around 84 Kenya shillings, 1 South African rand is around 10 Kenya shillings, and 1 sterling pound is about 135 Kenya shillings. Now this means that the three currencies, that is the US dollar, the rand, and the sterling pound, are more valuable than the Kenya shilling. However, 1 Kenya shilling is around 30 Uganda shillings and 20 Tanzania shillings, which means that the Kenya shilling is more valuable than both the Uganda and Tanzanian shilling. In East Africa, the basic unit is the shilling, that is the Kenya shilling, the Uganda shilling, and the Tanzania shilling. 100 cents is equivalent to 1 Kenya shilling, and 20 shillings is equivalent to 1 pound. The smallest currency in Kenya is 50 cents. Conversion and exchange rates. It is always necessary to change currency when traveling to another country to allow you to do purchases with the local currency. For example, when traveling from Kenya to Europe, it is necessary to change the Kenya shilling into euros, since the Kenya shilling is not acceptable as a medium of exchange in Europe. The rates of conversion are called exchange rates. These rates are constantly changing, as you may have seen in newspapers and on television. For example, given the following, 1 Kenya shilling is equal to 30 Uganda shillings, 1 pound is equal to 20 Kenya shillings, 1 dollar is equal to 80 Kenya shillings, 1 South African rand is equal to 10 Kenya shillings. How much is $15 in Uganda shillings? In the solution, we first convert the US dollar into Kenya shillings. So we have 15 times 80, which gives us 1,200 Kenya shillings. We then convert the Kenya shilling into Uganda shilling. 1,200 times 30 gives us 36,000 Uganda shillings. You realize we needed to first convert the dollar into Kenya shillings, since we do not have a direct exchange rate between the dollar and the Uganda shilling. How much dollars is 5,500 rands? Again, there is no direct exchange rate between the US dollars and the rands. So we first convert the rand into Kenya shillings. So we have 5,500 over 10, which gives us 550. We now convert the Kenya shillings into dollars by dividing by 80, and we have $6.875. $6.875. Now let's take a big example. A tourist lands in South Africa and converts $4,000 into South African rands. He spends 10,000 rands in South Africa and then leaves for Kenya. In Nairobi, he converted all the money into Kenya shilling, spent 150,000 and then left for Uganda, where he changed his money into Uganda shillings. He spent Uganda shillings 200,000. At the Entebbe airport, he changed all his money into US dollars. Now, how many dollars did he get? Now in the solution, I'm going to use the exchange rate of 84 Kenya shillings per US dollar. So the first thing I'm going to do is convert the 4,000 US dollars into Kenya shillings first, and then the Kenya shillings into rands. Why? Because I do not have a direct exchange rate between the US dollar and the South African rand. So I'll have 4,000 times 84 to convert into the Kenya shilling, and then I divide by 10 to convert into rands, and I have 33,600 rands. I then subtract his expenditure in South Africa, that is 10,000, and I remain with 23,600 rands. Now the 23,600 rands have to be converted into Kenya shillings now in Nairobi, so we multiply by the exchange rate of 10 Kenya shillings per rand, and we get 236,000 Kenya shillings. 236,000 Kenya shillings. We then subtract his expenditure in Kenya, that is 150,000. He remains with 86,000 Kenya shillings. He travels with this money to Uganda and converts into Uganda shillings. The exchange rate there is 30 Uganda shillings for every Kenya shilling. So we multiply 86,000 by 30, and we have 2,580,000. 2,580,000 Uganda shillings. We then subtract his expenditure in Uganda, that is 200,000, and we remain with 2,380,000 Uganda shillings. 2,380,000 Uganda shillings. Now at the Entebbe airport in Uganda, he wants to change the Uganda shillings into US dollars. The 2,380,000 Uganda shillings into US dollars. Now we do not have a direct exchange rate between Uganda shillings and the US dollar. So we first convert the Uganda shillings into Kenya shillings. That is 2,380,000 divided by 30. We get 79,333. 79,333 Kenya shillings. And finally, we convert the Kenya shillings into US dollars by dividing by 84. So we get $991.66. $991.66. Buying and selling currency. Now in this example, we have suggested that the exchange rate from Kenya shillings to dollars and dollars to Kenya shillings was fixed at 84. However, ordinarily it does not happen that way. The individual selling and buying currencies will do it at different rates to make profit. For example, changing Kenya shillings to US dollars may be at a rate of 80.5 shillings per US dollar. But changing the US dollar into Kenya shillings will be lower, say at 80.25 Kenya shillings per US dollar. Now suppose a Kenyan had 200,000 Kenya shillings he wants to change into US dollars. He will get 200,000 over 80.5, so he gets approximately 2,484.50 US dollars. Now assume that an American had the $2,484.5 and he wants to change into Kenya shillings at the same point. For him, he will get 2,484.50 times 80.25 this time, which will give him 199,381 Kenya shillings. 199,381 Kenya shillings. Now this means that the trader will make a profit of 200,000 minus 199,381, which is 619 shillings. 619 shillings will be the profit for this trader who has changed 200,000 Kenya shillings into US dollars and then converted US dollars into Kenya shillings. Commission and discounts. For every item that a salesperson sells, they get a certain percentage of the commission on top of their basic salary. For example, if a sales lady is paid a commission of 7% and a basic salary of 20,000, how much will she earn if she sold goods worth 240,000? In our solution, the basic salary is constant at 20,000 whether she sells or not. So she gets a commission of 7% of 240,000, which will give us 16,800. So her total pay is basic salary plus the commission, that is 20,000 plus 16,800, and she gets 36,800 shillings. 36,800 shillings. Discount, on the other hand, is price reduction. This serves as an incentive to encourage the buyer to purchase more. For example, if a discount of 4% is given for any goods bought for amount above 210,000, how much will a customer pay for goods worth 300,000? In the solution, for the first 210,000, the customer will pay the whole amount, that is 100%. The extra amount will be paid at 4% less, that is 96%. So here we have 210,000, the original amount he will pay, plus 96% of the remainder, which is 90,000. And it will give us a total of 296,400. 296,400.
The way we teach it in university and in high school as well, and colleges, is if you fall behind, you're in desperate trouble. That if you miss a class or miss an idea or don't do your homework, you go to the next class and the teacher assumes you know it, but it's like Greek to you. And so the biggest challenge is not falling behind, and the strategy is do whatever needs to be done so you don't fall behind. Seek help wherever you can find it, from students, from student help centers, from the teacher, from the teaching assistant, wherever you can get it. Because if you fall behind, it's like you're missing a floor in the building, you're missing a brick in the wall, and you just can't build the second floor without a good understanding of the first floor.